How's everybody doing out there? All you beautiful clowns. Oh God, there goes the dog barking. We're off to a good start, I see. Thank you guys, all my beautiful clowns, for joining me on this fucking Sunday afternoon for show 402 of the Unsigned review. Hey, that kind of rhymed. I'm become a rapper now. Nah, nobody wants that. How are you guys doing out there today? You guys having a good day? I hope you guys aren't melting like I am over here. Holy Christ, man. Holy Christ, it's hot and humid today. Hot and humid today, for sure. Yeah, so we got quite a good selection of tracks in the shout out for this week. So we got a good show for you. We're going to power through them like always. Gonna give my best feedback. You know, you guys are gonna help me decide the track of the night. Otherwise, I tend to pick every track of the night. I get overexcited, so I want you guys to let me know what's the tracks of the night. So yeah. Anywho, first up tonight we have Mr. John Carter with the song he calls Eastern Promise. So let me go ahead and get things rolling for you. I'll share the little screen. There you go. Let's see what the man's got. Oops. Yeah. Hopefully the sound's better this week. Let me know. Oh, John Carter. That was sick, man. That was sick. Definitely had those Eastern vibes going on, man. I wouldn't change a thing about that. I loved the kind of Eastern instrumentation going on there. It definitely set the tone. It was really chill, but yet still moving forward and driving. I'm gonna go ahead and get that a 9.2, man. Excellent work. I can't really think of anything I would change about that. I really can't. Excellent way to start the show, brother. Yes. Even it higher 9. Yeah. Mr. Frequency said track of the night, potential track of the night. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it in for potential track of the night, y'all. Yeah. I think that was a hell of a way to start the show, man. Hell of a way to start the show. Bear with me. Speaking of Mystic Frequencies, that's who's up next. Mr. Ron Peters, aka Mystic Frequency, with the song that he is calling Space. And it looks like it's another hardware jam from Mystic Frequencies. He submitted a nice hardware jam last week, and it was really killing it. Even though I think he said he was only using one hand and all of that, like recording it with his cell phone with the other hand, and it was banging. Imagine what he could do with two hands. Hey, there's a sexual joke there, I'm certain. So, all right, let's see what the man's got. Space by Mystic Frequencies. Yes, man. Wow. Wow. Mystic Frequencies. Give it up. Give it up for Mystic Frequencies. That was nice. That was really good, man. That was really, really good. Again, this man, I don't, if you guys don't know him or haven't seen him around online, has one of the most impressive gear collections I have ever seen in my life. I'm certain he has just a warehouse of equipment. I don't know. Countless pieces of equipment. Like what you see in this video is just a small, small fraction. Just a small, small fraction of what he's actually got cooking in his studio. I don't even know if you can call it a studio. It's almost a fucking synthesizer museum. Yeah, seriously, it's insane. You should check out his studio tours he did for Clown Fest a little while back. Um, Ronald, I love seeing you put that equipment to use. I love the video showing what you're doing with all of that equipment. I mean, that's gold. That's gold to just show your process in a way. You know, it's almost a tutorial in a roundabout way, you know. The only thing I would say to do different is we got to get you like a head camera or something like a hat camera to free up your other hand, because if you're cooking out that fire with just one hand, like I said before, imagine what he could do with two hands. That's the only thing. Nothing collects dust here. I love it. I love it. I don't know how you. Oh, it was a head cam. I stand corrected then. I wouldn't change a thing then. I mean, it's perfect, man. It's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and give that a 9.5. It has your normal kind of, not normal, but your vibe, your kind of retro feeling that you have to a lot of your music, but also it feels fresh at the same time. Kind of like it's got one foot in the new and one foot kind of in the retro kind of vibes. You know, I'm going to give it a 9.5. And I believe that the man Marios said that should go on to track of the night, and I agree, man. I agree. It's really great to see all of that equipment put to good use like that. That's really cool, man. That's really cool. Keep submitting, man. Keep submitting. We love you at the Clown Army. We love all of you guys at the Clown Army. Up next, we have an up-and-coming legend in the Clown Army, DJ Shade. Mr. DJ Shade's been leveling up quite a bit over the last year. Yeah, I mean, the man's been pumping them tracks out, so let's hear what he's got. This is called The Rhythm Flow by DJ Shade. Rhythm Flow! Yes, DJ Shade. Yes, yes, man. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for resubmitting that. I can definitely hear the changes that you've made. I think it's definitely flowing, man. It has a nice journey it takes you on. Um, the sound selections are great. The sound selections are great. They just you can't help but want to boogie around to it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you a solid like 9.4. 9.4. I really liked that one. I can hear the sounds or the changes that you've been working on with that one. Overall, I'm gonna say that the sounds are more congealed. It's all more congealed, if that makes sense. Yeah, man, that's polished. I don't know if I would change anything about it. I really don't. Um, I would call that a done track, bro. You could release that shit tomorrow and be just fine. And be just fine with it, man. Yeah. Thank you for all you do for the Clown Army, DJ Shake. Keep submitting, man. You're a regular and we love you around here. Up next is the legend GJ Jones. Yes, sir. I feel like I can't go anywhere without talking about DJ Jones. He's one of the most prolific producers that I know. That I know. Not to undermine anything else anybody else is doing, but DJ Jones and his little minions are somehow popping out just tracks after track after track. I don't know. It's like I feel like he's putting out a new track like 3 times a day or something. I haven't really counted, but he's got to be over 1,000 tracks on his Bandcamp now. And you guys can see here is his Bandcamp. 980. 980 releases as of today on DJ Jones's Bandcamp. So go check it out. You're definitely going to find something you like in there. A lot of stuff you like. And give the man the dollar or two for his efforts, you know? He's prolific as fuck. So let's hear what he's got for this week. Da. Ba. Oofda, oofda. Yes, yes, y'all. Um, yeah, so that's DJ Jones, of course. I feel like it was definitely a little bit loud, and that's a two-part thing. Partly because Bandcamp doesn't really give you a way to control the volume like YouTube or SoundCloud or some of the other platforms does. So it doesn't allow me to pull it back a little bit if it's coming in hot. But also I do feel like, because now I've heard quite a few Bandcamp links on the URL. I do feel like maybe it was like, for lack of better words, mix and mastered a little hot. So I think the only thing I would tell you on that track, DJ Jones, is balance out them sounds. The acid line was a little in your face, a little abrasive. You know, just balance everything out and make them congeal a little bit more. That's the word of the night. Congeal. I'm gonna give it an 8.8. Like I said, it's a good selection of sounds. It just needs to be balanced out a little bit. Not everything's sitting quite nice. Not all the sounds are getting along there, you know. So work on that and maybe resubmit it for the next URL, and let's see how it sounds then, and we'll go from there. All right, DJ Jones, love you, brother. Never stop. Never stop what you do. You're almost to 1,980. Holy shit. What are we doing for DJ Jones when he hits 1,000 tracks? We should like throw him a little party or something. For real. Seriously. But yeah. So up next is I Am Maniac, Marios Lucas. He's got the song called Come Closer. Come closer. I can't pinch your butt from this far away, motherfucker. Can you come a little bit closer to me so I can give it a little pinch, pinch? Yes, yes. All right, let's hear it. Moving free, waves inside of me, the breath and open skies, goodbye. Every moment moving free, like the waves inside of me, just a breath and open. Seymour, you're gonna hang yourself, bro. More I am Maniac. Oh, what
Mike
is
check.
going
Y'all ready
on?
to have a party out there?
Ah, I don't know what that was at the end. I am Maniac. That was amazing, man. That was amazing. I forget who, but two different people actually pushed that through to track of the night, and I absolutely agree with them. It's the perfect vibes. It's the perfect vibes, especially like y'all can't see, but I'm sitting here looking at the lake and the beach and boats going by and stuff. It's like perfect chill for like a Sunday, hanging out, maybe getting a little stone. Sunstroker and Charlie said track of the night. Dylan's agrees track of the night. We're pushing that through, brother. I'm gonna give it a solid 9.8. DJ Shade agrees track of the night. Dude, the comments are on fire for your track just now. They are on fire for your track just now. That was so beautiful, man, and it really, really fits like chillin' Sunday afternoon kind of vibes. If my dog yelps like a 3-year-old lady or 3-year-old lady, 3-year-old girl, I apologize. He is jealous because there's people outside and he wants to go join them, but he can't because he likes to chase the geese. So, but yeah, I am Maniac. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Keep up the good work, brother. I feel like I've watched you just level up and level up. I could say that about a lot of people in the clown army. We're all just keep leveling up, man. I'm truly blessed to be surrounded by so many people that are so talented. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Who do we have next? There is absolutely no. Oh, there is a name. It is Sweeps Music and Bad Conduct collab. It's called Hit 'em. Hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em high. Hit 'em. Let's see what the boys got. A nice little collab between these two. Let's see what they got cooking. I'll turn the mic off this time. I had a little hot mic last time. I'm glad I didn't say nothing fucked up. Yeah, buddy.
Hit him in my raps on the track, bad, smashing into pieces like ho when he mad. Scribble with my pen and pad to make these raps. Got stacks and stacks for raps. And
that's a fact, we do that back-to-back thing. Style and flow, homegrown, even on the road they know. We always show up with the hardest lines. You'll find sweet, the man, and bad, not that bad like.
hey, we paired up like a dynamic duo. Killer combo, let's go. With the ice and flows.
True cold, we roll deep, always heat on the beat we seek. Never miss these linguistics, kick it with us as we spit ridiculous. You can find us where the snare hits perfect. Sleep on sweep or conduct, trust us, we hit 'em hard.
Hit 'em fast.
With the bars,
Outclass.
you won't last against us. Don't sleep on sweep or conduct.
Hit 'em hard.
Hit 'em fast.
With the bars.
Dark class,
Do it lost.
against us. Don't sleep or sleep or conduct. Hit 'em hard, hit 'em fast with the bars. We here, foot flat, every bar straight gas, back to back, super chill.
It's sweet, but the skills on the beat can't be matched with me. I'm ill.
And we will kill every rhythm with dopeness.
With a dopest with emotion.
Composition hitting, we riding with precision.
Listen, we on a mission.
Cooking in the kitchen, spitting ammunition. Hit the target, yeah, you know we're never missing.
Never chillin', band sweep, spitting bars on the slickest beat.
Many MCs miss with their sanity. We defy gravity with our savagery.
Pull a rabbit from a hat. Man scratching out verses.
Sleeping bad, hit every time the pen touch the pad. Sleep on sweep or conduct, trust us, we hit 'em hard.
Hit 'em fast.
With the bars,
Outclass.
you won't last against us. Don't sleep on sweep or conduct.
Hit 'em hard.
Hit 'em fast,
With the bars.
dark class,
Do it lost.
against us. Don't sleep on sweep or conduct. Hit 'em hard, hit 'em fast with the bars.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oofda. Oofda. That was sick, y'all. Can I put this for track of the night? I think enough people voted in the chat that it definitely has to be track of the night. Even Sibby's like track of the night. Hell yeah, man. That is so fucking touching that, you and your kid, I'm guessing your kid is Sweep, are getting into that together like that. That is so beautiful, man. You got to teach him young. You got to teach him young, and that's a lifelong thing that will stick with him forever. And I think that's brilliant. And he's so talented. I heard somebody, I think Mark or somebody said that he's 8 years old. Your kid's 8 years old. Like, oh my God, when I was 8 years old, I think I was picking my nose and eating my boogers still or something. Like, I was not spitting bars, believe me. That's so touching that you and your kid are like got that connection going on. You know what I mean? Definitely contender of track of the night. I'm gonna give it an 8 or a 9.8. Sorry, dyslexia there. Um, I mean, just if nothing else, I mean, it's sick as fuck. I wouldn't change a thing about it. But just the fact that you and your kid got that connection together, that thing you can share together, that's touching, man. That's special. That's just special. Shut up, Yellow. It has too changed. Yeah. Good work, man. We're gonna put that through. Let me mark it so I can find it next time for the track of the night poll. Yeah, we getting there, y'all. We getting there. We're figuring this shit out, ain't we? Up next is DJ D Beat Cooper, but I have advertisements in my head again. We hate advertisements.
Beauty exclusives from
You
Charlotte
guys want some
Tilbury,
UGG
Jo
boots?
Malone
They got a
London,
sell
and
on
more.
UGG boots.
We're talking clothing, shoes, accessories, activewear, and beauty up to 33%
oh my
off.
God. Let's mute that. Holy shit. Eh. Thanks, Sibby. Thank you, Sibby. Yeah, SoundCloud's the only one that be doing these advertisements like that, not YouTube. I would expect YouTube to yeah, 33% off your UGG boots, motherfuckers. Now UGG owes me $100 for advertising their advertisement. Pay up, bitches. I want my $100. But yeah, we got D Beat Cooper up next. He's got a track called Nothing But a Nightmare. I heard him in the comments before saying it is far from chill, so let's see. Woo! Holy fuck, that was fast, intense, and in your motherfucking face, man. Jesus, doesn't it just make you want to like scream like ah? Yeah, Sibby, that was mad. That was mad, man. I I loved it. I loved it, and but you guys know by now that's like right up my alley with like where my headspace has been and the music that like I've been digging lately. So, of course it's right up my alley. You're welcome, D Beat Cooper. That was sick, man. That was intense and in your face. I'm gonna give it a solid 9. It's a little bit short, and I think Mark probably wouldn't rate such a short track. I forget what his threshold is of rating, but I'm gonna give it a 9 anyways because it was well put together and it was very much in your face. very much in your face, dude. I really like the spectrum of music that you are producing, D Beat Cooper. Yeah, keep it up, man. Keep it up. You definitely tickle all the boxes for Eric, but Eric's kind of a punky, dark person, so, you know. Under 2 minutes, Mark says. That was just under 2 minutes, but I'm still going to give it a 9. I'm still going to give it a 9, man. Just because it chipped my tooth. Look, right there. It chipped it. That's how hard hitting it was. See? That wasn't like that before I listened to that track. Hey. Up next. Oh my good lord, I'm gonna butcher this man's name. I know he's in the chat too, so I'm sorry, brother. Maybe you can send me a voice note after I butcher your name. Let me know how to properly say it. It's Satvid Yaraje. Satvid Yaraje. Let me just show you guys, and then you can determine how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, you know, I got South Dakota public education, so you gotta cut me a little slack here. There it is, right there. Right there. Satvid Yaraje. Hey, he said that's it, so I guess I didn't do too bad with his name. Let's hear what he has. That's a lot of kit, man. I'm loving the kit so far. What happened? That was nice, man. That was really nice. It was really chill, kind of just driving. I will say, it could use a little switch up or a break in there. It gets kind of long after a while. It could use a little something, something in the middle or something like that. Just a little break. Um, Maybe you could sprinkle in a little vocal elements or some kind of other element on top of everything you already got going there, maybe a little lead sound or something like that. Just somebody in the comments had said, where are you taking us? You kind of got us ready to go, and then we didn't necessarily go there. But that's not saying it's a bad track. I really enjoyed that, and the chats were on fire. Actually, Tollington said he'd like to see that as track of the night, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the poll for track of the night, brother. Let me see. Yeah, I got you in there. Um, yeah, change the bass line once or twice. Just break it up a little bit. Just break it up a little bit throughout the song, and that will take us on a bit more of a journey. You kind of got us there, now got us ready to go there, now take us there, kind of thing. So, I don't know if I rated it already. I'm gonna give it a 9.1. Getting an extra point because you did it on hardware and you showed us how you did it. And that always gets extra points with me. I know how hard it is to do that. So, oh man. Oh no, not this one. I know how hard it is to do that, so I always tip my hat to anybody that pulls it off nicely. And you got a nice collection of kit there, brother. A very nice collection of kit. Yeah, so yeah. Take us on a little bit more of a journey with it, and you got a perfect track. But I'm pushing it through as contender of track of the night. Tollington had requested to push it through, and we're gonna push it through. So up next we have Nick from Tasmania, Noisy Nick Steedman. I'm not sure about this one. It's a YouTube video. Or a Facebook video, so uh yeah, it's a Facebook video, so that could be a little interesting. I haven't had one of these yet on the URL, so I don't really know how well it's going to play and work out for us, but let's give it a try. This is Nick Steedman, Hobart Community Recordings, Noisy Nick. Oops. Let me get that off there. Stop sharing the screen. I don't know, Nick. I don't know. It's hard to really say much about it. I can't really hear it. I that's why I kind of skipped through it a bit, is because uh, you used a cell phone video or your cell phone to video it, which two things, it sounds muffled. It's hard to hear the sounds. They could be banging, they could be amazing, but I can't hear it because it's not line in. So I'm gonna give you a suggestion. if you're watching, I don't know if you are or not, but if you're watching or if you catch the replay, and this isn't me being mean, it's just me being straight up and real with you. Instead of spamming the URL with 100,000 cell phone videos like this every single day, please, man, please put the question into the URL group. Ask the Clown Army, hey guys, how do you suggest I go about doing a proper line in recording? You know, how do I do a proper line in recording so that you guys can hear what I'm actually doing? Stop sending us these cell phone videos like a million times a day. Ask the question to the Clown Army. I'm certain somebody out there is willing and able to help you with that, because that's critical, man. That's critical. Nobody's going to be interested in watching the cell phone videos. Believe me, I went through a phase with doing cell phone videos, and real quick I learned nobody wants to hear a cell phone video, man. Figure out the line in. Ask the community to help you with that. If you're struggling or don't know how to do that, ask the community, the Clown Army. Somebody's going to help you, man. Somebody's going to help you. But I can't rate that because it's the cell phone video like it is. You know, I couldn't hear it to properly give a commentary on it. But Dylan says buy an iRig if you want to take the video from the phone. iRigs are good choices. Yeah, I got commercials in my head anyways, so I might as well go on about it a little bit more. But there's ways around it, man. There's ways around it. And also, I wouldn't suggest doing the video with your cell phone. Like, you want to free up that other hand so that you have both hands going to do what you want to do, you know? You're cutting yourself at 50% when you're holding the cell phone in one hand and trying to play with the hardware on the other hand. You're cutting yourself right in half, right from the start, man. So just take the time, ask the community what they suggest you to do, and let's get something lined in from you, and then we'll go from there. All right, man? I'm not saying don't submit anymore or whatnot, but let's get that line in figured out, brother. All right. So, damn it, stop it. Stop it. There goes my dog screaming like a little girl again. Poor guy. He wants to be outside with everybody. So up next we have Iapetus, Steve Austin. All right, let's hear that.
Steve Austin, astronaut. A man barely alive.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the capability to make the world's first bionic man. Steve Austin will be that man. Better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster.
Some
say quality and quantity. You stopping? No comparison to our velocity. Laughing at astronomy, planets, or wondrous stars, obviously.
Pulling up clean, yeah, stay riding, me and my team, y'all, stay riding. Boom for a minute, now I'm back in the boat. Ride around to the door, black in the coupe, yo, pulling up clean, yeah, stay riding, me and my team, y'all, stay riding. All the player haters going back on mute. On the grind, nigga, getting back to the loop. Say, we up in the spot, get it lit, yo. Yeah, hanging with the shorty, looking fit, whoa. Nah, I ain't slowing down, not a bit, no. Yo, get the money up, make it flip, go. Say no to get it, don't rock a microphone. And every time in the booth, I'm feeling back at home. No matter type beat a nigga rapping on, I rip the track and make it. Punchlines hitting, I'ma chip a nigga too. Riding round to the door, black in the cool. Late money when I hop out, and foreigns when I pop out. My shorty is a knockout, down they get it, never cop out. And I've been out there flossing, no, don't make me pull that guap out. Yeah, we the trending topic, we the only thing they talk about. On top of every guest list, and always look the freshest. I'm never falling off, I got some big money investments. Them diamonds on me, playing from my watch and from.
Yes, that was definitely a bit hectic. Like a lot of people were saying in the track, it definitely needs some leveling. Fuck's sakes, my dog's driving me crazy. It definitely needs some leveling. Everything was happening all at once, and they were all just fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of all fighting each other. I'm gonna give it an 8.2. I think it's got the bones there, the potential, but everything's fighting everything. There's too many frequencies going on. It needs to congeal. Again, congeal is the word of the night. That's something my man Fanatic 12,000 taught me is very important. Hold on. C-Bar. Shh. Fanatic 12,000 taught me was very important is for the sounds to congeal, and they're not congealing right now. They're fighting each other and battling for the same space all over the frequency spectrum. DJ Shade says 20-minute fade out would work for it. You troll. So I'm gonna give it an 8.2. I think it's got good bones there. You just need to work on the leveling and the mixing and mastering stage. Make those sounds cooperate together. You know, right now they're fighting. Make them cooperate together. Resubmit it on the next show if you'd like to, and we'll give it another listen and see how it's going. All right. So up next we have Hannah Krivet. Estrodial Dreams. Urinologist. Not urinologist. Jeez. You're a urinologist. All right, let's share the screen for everybody. Yes, we have Estrodial Dreams up next. Let's hear what they got. Whoa. Woofda! Oh yeah, that was definitely intense. That was intense. I think all the bones are there. All the bones are there. I think everybody in the chat kind of summed it up. Almost sounds 8-bit, kind of. I think everybody in the chat kind of summed it up pretty nicely as far as, work on that mixing, work on that mastering again. Again, the word of the night, make those sounds congeal. Make them congeal. That low end definitely needs to come up. There's a lot of mid-range frequencies going on there that are kind of clashing. Clean that up. Make those sounds dance together with each other. And you got a fucking banger. You got a face melter, you know what I mean? All of the structures there. It's hectic. It's in your face, but it's not hectic and in your face in a bad way. Again, the only thing is just work on the mixing and mastering of that one. Balance out the sounds, bring that low end up, work on cutting some of those mid-range sounds out. They're kind of clashing, and that might be part of why the low end is a little lost in the mix. It might be some of those mid-range frequencies taking away from it. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 because the structure of the song is really good. It's just the congealing of the sounds needs to be tightened up. So I'm gonna suggest you rework that a little bit, work on the mixing and mastering, and send it back our way. And let's give it another hear after you play around and tweak it a bit, because like I said, you got a banger there. You got a banger. People in the comments were like, "Oh yeah," they're loving it. You just got to make those sounds sit nicely together. So, and I know that's really hard. I'm going to talk a little bit because I got a SoundCloud leak with fucking adverts again. I hate SoundCloud lately, but it could be worse. I know the mixing and mastering phase is a little bit hard and people struggle with that. You want to get the structure of the song going, and then, the mixing and mastering feels like tweaking shit nobody will really hear or whatnot. But it's important, and I think it's important, yeah, probably like EQ some stuff, yeah. And I think it's important too, for me at least, to do a bit of that in the composition phase when you're building the song and all the different parts to make sure your levels are set and they're nice there. That I feel like that would make it a lot easier when you got the whole structure of the song put together on the back end. It's less work on the back end if you work on that mixing and mastering through the whole creation of the track. I don't know if I expressed myself correctly there, but that's a lesson I had to learn really quick, because I would throw all the parts together and then spend ages on the back end tweaking stuff, and then start questioning myself, like, am I just being obsessive? Is anybody going to hear that? But yeah, like DJ said, it's an awesome track. The bones are there. Let's just clean up that sound, make it congeal more, and you got yourself a hit, man. Up next is Barry Lost with the song called The Second Coming, Dirty Dancing Mix. So let's give it a listen. Oh, shit. I got it on mute from the advert. Sorry. I'll just pull it back to the beginning. There you go. All right. Let's hear it.
equivalent, I suppose, of any rock festival, any music festival. It's a place where there's music and lots of people who are listening to it. There's nothing more. Perhaps because it carries on all night, that's the raving aspect of it. They continue until the morning. But I don't think that's anything particularly new. People have done that for a long time. Perhaps it was the only word left to describe something that's unique to these people. The only word they could think of to use.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was
DQ
excellent.
presents
Ah,
the Blizzard.
get out of here, dickhead with the commercials. SoundCloud's getting out of control with these commercials, man. Oh man, that was really, really good work. I'm gonna give it probably a 9.6, maybe a 9.7. I really liked it. It was right up my alley. All the sounds worked really nicely together. The only real criticism I can give you, and I think somebody might have said it in the comments, is that second drop could have been a little bit more oomph behind it. That's all. It was a little lackluster when it dropped. But as a whole, that song was epic. That song was really great. Like I said, I'm gonna give it a 9.7. Multiple people in the comments said track of the night, contender of track of the night. So yeah, we're gonna push that through. We're gonna push that through to contender of track of the night. I'm gonna put you on the poll. Um, I haven't seen you around, so I'm kind of feeling like you're a new face for the Clown Army. So if that's the case, welcome, man. Welcome. And what a great way to start your adventures into the Clown Army and the URL, man. Your first track in, as far as I know, and you got track of a contender for track of the night right off the bat. So people are loving it. I'm loving it. Uh, all I would change, like I said, is that second drop. Just make it hit a little harder. Make it hit a little harder. Other than that, beautiful work, man. Keep posting to the URL. We'll show you love. We love you so far. Yeah, let's see how the poll does. Up next, we have Dylens. Dylens, he's got another hardware jam for us. So let me share the screen and let's hear what the man has in store for us. Yes, yes, motherfuckers. Let's go. It's perfectly at 3:03 minutes long. I love it. Wow, that was a little abrupt of an ending. That was a little bit of abrupt ending, bro. Definitely. Yeah, I dig that, man. It was very hypnotic, kind of like your track last week was very hypnotic. I'm gonna go ahead and give it like a 9.1. I do feel like maybe some of the high ends were a little bit prominent, and the low end could have been boosted a little bit more. Like you had that heavy doom 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 like in your face, and it wasn't quite in our face enough. You know, maybe bring that low end up enough a little bit more to like chip the other two. The one on this side. This one's already chipped from the other track earlier, but just maybe balance the highs and the lows a little bit there. It could definitely do with a little bit of a break in there, a little bit more of a breakdown and a drop kind of thing going on, in my opinion. My humble opinion. I don't know why anybody cares, but I do feel like it could have used a little bit of a break there. But other than that, man, I give you complete props. I love seeing you breaking out and doing it like live, like you're doing. You got your APC and your little Akai. I forget what it's called. The maybe no, not for it. The Akai box you got, and I love seeing you do it more live too. That's cool. I always give extra points for anybody that does stuff live or attempts to do it live at least. You know, I am a little disappointed you didn't have your joint hanging out of your mouth like you did last week. Yeah, the fire. That's the one. The Akai Fire. That's the sequencer gizmo for FL Studios, right? Yeah, they look pretty cool, but yeah, work on balancing the sounds a little bit. Maybe give us a break, a little mix up somewhere in the middle there, and you got a track of the night, man. You got a track of the night, and I love how far you've come. I remember in the early days watching the Clown Army or the URL, and a lot of times your tracks would be like a wall of sound almost. Not trying to put you down or anything, but be a lot like a wall of sound, and you've really come a long ways. So keep doing what you're doing, brother. And you out there, out in Mother Nature, living your best life and shit. I hope so. Yeah, man. Good work. Up next, we have DGMO, formerly The Sound of James. I believe this man's been on a little bit of a vacation. I will say Eric D, not Eric me, Eric D. If you need a vacation, man, take a vacation, but you don't have to be as dramatic about it, brother. You don't have to be like, I'm leaving everything, I'm quitting the, blah, 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 blah. Just take a break, man. We all do it. Hell, Mark right now, the one that, started and runs the Clown Army is taking a break. It's not nothing to be ashamed of or any, shame in the game. Just take a break. Maybe don't be so dramatic when you take a break, though. I love you, but yeah, don't be as dramatic when you need a break. Just quietly step away and take a break. It's all good, man. So let's hear what you got going. This is his new name is DGMO, and this track is called Endless Rain. Let's go. DGMO.
Buried in the assailant's backyard. So much damage had been done to the bodies, police had to. Police report.
Yes, yes, that was DGMO, Eric DGMO, formerly the Sound of James. Um, yeah, definitely a long intro for Mark. I know Mark is over there just like getting his rocks off to that really long intro. We all know how Mark loves fade outs. He loves long intros. He does not like kick drums. I don't know where that rumor starts that Mark likes kick drums. He definitely hates kick drums. So, no, all seriously, yeah, it definitely feels like a track that could be like at the beginning of an album or maybe even like an interlude in an album that takes you like on a journey, like the whole album as a whole is the journey. And this is either the start of that journey or somewhere in the middle of that journey, like a little break in the middle kind of thing. It was suspenseful because it felt like it was going to go somewhere really intense at any moment. It was going to drop and, slap you in the face, and it kind of just kept chugging along. You know what I mean? That's why I would kind of put it as like an intro track or an interlude track as a whole. And a couple times, like a bass line came through there, and and the bass line was real low in the mix, so definitely want to bring that bass line up. A lot of the other sounds were pretty crisp and clean. I'm gonna go ahead and give it in 8.6. I definitely think it needs a little work. It's suspenseful as hell. I feel like we were all sitting here waiting for it to drop, and it never quite dropped. It never quite took us there. So I would say maybe work on those low ends, bring that bass line more, make it more prominent in the track, and potentially take us somewhere with it. A couple times the beat played out. There's a couple different variations of the beat that played throughout the entirety of the track. Maybe let those beats play out a little bit more and cut back the intro. But on a whole, a good track, man. I'm going to give it a good 8.8. Up next, we have Surreal80. Let me get him up on the screen for ya, motherfuckers. This man's sick. He's sick. He's a legend. I know he said right now has kind of been a bitch with making music, been a bit of a lull and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of us are kind of in that boat. This heat really doesn't help things either. So let's stop listening to me ramble on and let's listen to some drum and bass from Surreal80. Do one, would ya? Real 80, bro. That was sick. That was sick. I have on good authority, oops, wrong person, like 5 or 6 people, and I agree 100% with them that that is definitely a contender of track of the night. I will agree with you. You said it yourself. Could use a little bit of leveling and stuff, but not much. Not much. It's not far off from perfect, man. I wouldn't change much about it. That bass line is fucking heavy. That bass line is heavy, bro. It had me over here just like, just going insane. Just going insane. Look, I'm up to like 10 people that are like contender of track of the night. So you're going into the poll, bro. You're going into the poll. I'm going to give you a solid 9.5. I would maybe give you a 9.7 or 9.8 after you clean up a few of those leveling things that you had mentioned. Maybe bring that ARP up a little bit in the mix, but really you don't need to do very much to that. Like, it is there, brother. It is there. Again, contender for track of the night. So good work, man. Good work. Up next, we have RIP Records from Munich. I actually got to meet this guy when I was in Berlin a couple of years ago. Really cool guy. Really cool guy. Doing his thing out here, making music. I know he did a thing, I think, at the Clown Army meetup at the studio. I forget what it was called, but I'm having a brain fart right now. But I know he was there, and he uses like a iPad thing to make a lot of his music. So let's hear what he's got. It's called Cyber Guitar featuring Pio 2020 Remaster. All right. Oh, suppose I better share the screen, huh? Hey, that's helpful. Otherwise, I'll be jamming out by myself while you guys look at me thinking I'm fucking crazy. Like, what is he doing? All right, here we go.
Rip says kick your ass.
wah, wah, wah. Yo. Yeah, that could be track of the night with some leveling, RIP. I think I agree with the people in the comments. It definitely needs a little leveling going on. Great track, great track. The bones, again, the bones are all there. I'm with Sibby. I love the little voice samples that you sprinkled throughout there. Definitely takes us on a journey. Some of those lead synth parts kind of hit hard. They were a little piercing over the rest of the music, and maybe bring those down into the mix and make them sit. Again, what is the word of the night, everybody? Yeah, what's the word of the night? Congeal. Make them congeal a little bit more, man. I'm going to recommend, again, to work on the leveling of the track there and resubmit it for the next show, brother. Let's see what you can do with it. Let's see, with a little bit of more work, you definitely got track of the night, bro. DJ Shade has it. Yes, congeal. Congeal. However you spell it. I don't know how the fuck you spell it. You tell me. But that's the one. Make them congeal, man. Rework at the levels, resubmit that, and we'll give it another listen. And yeah, I mean, you're tickling a track contender for track of the night. It just needs a little more loving. Up next, I have commercials in my head again. Ew, commercials, gross. Do you guys need a Nordstrom's credit card? You can get it 0% interest for 18 months. Woohoo! Good Lord, SoundCloud and these ads, man. They're killing me. They're killing me. Let's share the screen. There we go. One more ad left, and then we can listen to Worker Gray is up next with the song he's calling Dumpster Fire, a Love Story. That's kind of an interesting title, bro. I like that title. Now I can't use it because you used it, and I'd be swag jacking you if I did use it. So, all right, Worker Gray's up next. Dumpster Fire, a Love Story. Take it away. Whoa.
Let me be your dumpster fire. Let me be your canker source. Let me be your crooked cop. Let me use excessive force. Let me be your frostbite. Let me be your sunburn. Let me be your skin white. Let me be your tapeworm. Let me be your toxin. Let me be your garbage gnome. Let me be your crime scene. Let me be your ugly friend. Let me be your stinky lawyer. Let me be your angry loser. Let me be your fastest dictator. Let me be your active shooter. Let me be your hard rock crash. Let me be your epic foil. Let me be your closing over. Let me be your blasting eye. Let me be your broken record. Let me be your losing streak. Let me be your prison guard. Let me be your naked friend. Let me be your rowdy troll. Let me be your violent troll. Let me be your phony injection. Let me be your Mr. Wrong. Let me be your tainted bastard. Let me be your spoiled fool. Let me be your toxic waste. Let me be your lousy rude.
Woofda. Woofda, Worker Gray. That was intense, man. Um, definitely in your face. Definitely in your face, and intense. Very raw sounding too. I thought that the vocals were pretty trippy. I really like the effects you have on them. They sound cool. The vocals could be brought a little more to the front, a little more prominent in the mix. The low end could be boosted a little bit. You got that heavy, fast thing going on. But that low end, the drums and kind of bassy side of it, it's sitting a little low in the mix, and that zap sound. I love myself a zap sound. A lot of transatlantic funk music starts with just a zap and then we build the beat around the zap. As crazy as that sounds, but I'm a sucker for a zap. Yeah, mix it up a bit, level it out a bit, and you have a great track, man. You have a great track. I'm glad I twisted your arm and made you submit. I don't think we've heard from you for a little while now, so don't give up, man. Keep making music because you got a lot of talent there. You got a lot of talent, brother, and you got an interesting style that I really enjoy. I think you did blow somebody's speakers up tonight, so hopefully they don't send you a bill for that. But hey, yeah, just clean up the levels, switch it up a little bit here and there, like a little break. And you got a banging track, man. Don't cut yourself short, brother. All right. Next, we have the beautiful Le Blonde out of Montreal, Canada. This one is called, what is it? Statisticom.wave? Statisticom.wave? All right, let's hear it. This ought to be good electro vibes. Yes, LeBlond. That was beautiful electro, man. That was some beautiful dark electro. Everything you it seems everything you make, man, is just brilliant. I have nothing I would change about that. Nothing. I'm gonna give it a solid like 9.6 because y'all know I'm a little electro slut. I like my electro motherfuckers. Um, yeah, like I said, I wouldn't change a thing. I couldn't find a thing. There was like one little section kind of like three-quarters of the way through where I was thinking, maybe just switch the drums up a little bit, just I don't know, add a little hi-hat, take a little hi-hat out, do something with the drums, and then you did it like as me immediately as I thought that you did it. So I wouldn't change a thing about that, bro. Solid track. Everything you do is beautiful, man. Everything you do is beautiful. Yeah, keep putting music in. We love you here. We love you here, LeBlanc. Love you long time, brother. Sucky, sucky $5, such a boy. Sucky, sucky $5. Up next, we have Rancid Poets. Tony Duncan. He is working on some oh, shit. Check deleted files. Hold on. Trouble in Paradise. No, it's a Dropbox link, but the file has been deleted, Tony. Tony, what's going on here, man? I was excited to hear the new stuff you're working on, and there's no track in the link that you sent me. So, if you want us to hear the new stuff that you're working on, just fix the link and send it in. Send it in again. We can get it on next week's show. But for right now, I got to move on to Hex the Decibel. Hex the Decibel. Again, this man came to the U.S. Clown Army meetup. Got to hang out with him and his lovely wife for several days. He helped me immensely. He set up tents. He was just like all about helping out and doing whatever it took to make the thing happen. And I believe he's going by the new name now, Hex the Decibel. Newer name, I should say. And so far, man, I'm loving everything that you've been putting out underneath your new name. So this one's called Cannibal Accretion. Accretion. Let's hear it. Hex the Decibel.
Hex the decibel.
Yo, Hex the Decibel. That was sick, man. That was sick. I think I'm going to agree with DJ Shade that that is definitely a contender for track of the night. So, right before I go any further, let me go mark it so I can add it to the poll later. Yeah, man, that was sick. A lot of great switch ups in there. It remained interesting the entire time. Um, you never got bored with it. It kept taking you on a journey, take you to a new place, take you to a new place. The sound choices were awesome. I really enjoyed the choice of sounds together. The sound quality was awesome. I'm gonna give that a solid 9.8, man. I thought that was really good work. I thought that was really good work, brother. Keep up the good work. I know I don't know which label, but I know you're working with a label and stuff. So I mean, you're making big moves, man, and keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. You're doing something right. You're definitely doing something right. How do I make this better? Just like that. All right. Up next we have Robert Litter. I don't know how to pronounce that. Litter. I believe he goes by Big Bottom. I believe Big Bottom is his artist name. This is called Vacant Space. So let me get it up on the screen for you guys. Where is it? Oh, I gotta do this. Yes. It's a little weird for me because it's like an embedded video in the shout out. So, all right, let's hear it.
Traveling without thinking. Researching without moving. A square without borders. Meters and meters of silence. Proposing madness without reason. Searchlight patrolling nothingness. Interspersed light over landscapes. Intrusive patterns of nocturnal play. When the body wears out, the mind begins. Waves upon waves of entropy in predictable order. Overseeing technological arrogance by chance. Turning without a sound, merging without direction. The circumstance can no longer bear the burden.
So yeah, I'm gonna agree with some of the comments I saw in the chat thread. It definitely needs some leveling. Definitely needs some leveling going on there. Everything was clashing in the same frequency, kind of thing. And again, the word of the night, congeal. So definitely work on the leveling of the sounds going on there. Make everything stand out a little bit more, and it it needs a switch up in there. It needs a switch up, you know. Again, from beginning to end, it just kind of consistently kept going, and you know, we needed a break. We could have used a drop, and that would have done wonders for it. Maybe even two breaks and a drop. You know, break it up. I feel like it had that kind of bouncy, almost housey thing going on, but it was just too consistent through the whole thing. And I think that would have added some character to it if you would have, you know, added a bit of a break there. Um, definitely, again, work on those levels. Maybe add that break or two in there and resubmit it. Let's see how it sounds, man. Thank you for submitting. I feel like I haven't seen you for a little while, so it's good to see you back, man. Keep up the good work, and let's tweak those changes that we mentioned here and send it back in. Let's see, who is next? We got DJ Prism. DJ Prism, who has, where is it? Oh, there's, who has an interview coming up towards the end of this month. So don't miss that. I forget what the exact date is right now, but before I go on, I want to remind you guys to like and share. Definitely like and share. Spread the good word of the URL. Let's get Facebook, you know, everybody's feeds flooded with the URL. That's the goal. That's the goal, and that kind of leads me also to a slight little tidbit on some of the chat I was seeing recently in the chat thread there about doing the 2 shows a week and stuff. You know, whereas that's a good idea. It's like a double dose of, you know, the Clown Army and the URL, but we also need the support from all of you guys. You know, you guys to push it and help us promote it. You know, we can't just be on an island ourselves. You know, we need you guys' help to push it, promote the show, and also to put tracks in, you know, to get them tracks in. Right now, you know, I got a total of just shy of 40 tracks in the shed, in the thread, and you know, that's perfect for like 2 shows. I'm certain by next Sunday I'll have, you know, pushing 50 tracks or whatever, but you know, that's perfect for 2 shows. But now if we're trying to split that up into 4 shows, it's not enough tracks for 4 shows, you know, so we need multiple things to even begin to think about doing something like that. We need you guys to push it and support us, help support the Clown Army, get the good word out, and we need all these producers out there, because we got, 5,000 members of the Clown Army and countless producers in there. We need them to put them tracks in, or we have nothing to do. We'll just sit up here and pick our nose for you guys, you know. So it's a lovely idea, and I'm definitely down for it. But it, like somebody said, we can't be on an island. You know, it takes the whole village. It takes the whole village. So with that said, let's listen to DJ Prism, Consciousness. Go.
I'm moving in and out of consciousness. I'm moving.
I love it. I love it, man. Prism. Prism delivering like always, man. Definitely track of the night. I forget who suggested it. I think DJ suggested, let's push that through. Let's push that through. Those fucking amen breaks, man. Oof da. And the contrast, that contrast between the light kind of soft bits and then the heavy in your face, just like I think I'm gonna have to get dental work after tonight. You guys are just chipping my teeth with these bass lines, bro. Holy fuck, that was heavy. I love it, man. I wouldn't change a thing about it. I wouldn't change it a thing. I'm gonna give it a solid 9.8. It checked all of the boxes for me. I love, like I said, I love that soft kind of light, and then drop in that heavy. You know, I love that contrast. Yeah, it tickled my balls pretty nicely. Good work, Prism. I am definitely gonna mark that to push it through as contender of track of the night. Oh wow! So we got Prism followed up directly by Gasm. Two drum and bass fucking legends back to back. Oh my lord, y'all. What are we in for right now? Mr. Point Two. Point Two in the house. Where is he? There he is. Bounce. Bounce, bounce, bouncy bounce. By Point Two. Good work, Prism. Good work, man. Alright, let's give it up for Point Two, Mr. Gasm Wood.
bounce. When you get to a more advanced degree, simply bounce, simply bounce. One leg up, and as it tires, alternate legs. And just simply bounce, simply bounce, simply bounce. Simply bounce, simply bounce, simply bounce, simply bounce, simply bounce, simply bounce, simply bounce. When you get to a more advanced degree, simply bounce, simply bounce. Simply bounce, simply bounce, simply bounce, simply bounce. When you get to a more advanced degree, simply bounce, simply bounce. Simply bounce, 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 bounce. If you don't know what ghetto style means by now, I guess I'm just gonna have to break it down for you.
Yeah.
I'm putting down, putting down.
Whoa, point two. Holy fuck, man. Yeah, yeah, that was good. That was good. I don't know. I would change a thing about it. Literally kept us interested the entire time. The switch ups, the everything, the bass line just carried it all the way through. Um, Fire, man. Point two never, 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 never disappoints. Never disappoints. The man knows his stuff. Like he's one of those guys out there in the clown army. If I'm working on a track or something, I'm like, "Oh, help me! I'm sucking right now. What do you?" He'll be like, "Don't worry, Eric." He's always so level-headed and so fucking sweet. Such a sweet man. Like, "Don't worry, Eric. Do this, this, and that." I'm like, "Oh, oh, okay." He's like, "Yeah, just do this, this, and that." Like he always has an answer for me. He's definitely like a mentor of mine. The man knows his shit, and tracks like that prove it. Never disappoints. Never disappoints. That was point two, Gasm Wood, the man from Down Under. It's a shame he can't be tuning in right now while we play his track, but you know it's probably like some crazy ass time in the middle of the night for him. So I get it. He lives in the future, you know. He lives in the future, so I get it. My rating for that track is going to be 9.8 all day long. 9.8. I loved the switch ups, and it all worked together. It wasn't just like random switch ups, like everything worked together perfectly. Yeah. Also, I believe Gasm Point Two has some sample packs out on Electrona Sound's website for drum and bass. I believe he has some drum and bass sample packs, potentially some other things on there. You guys should check out Electrona Sounds. This guy right here. Ooh, look at his little hearts. All day long. Yes, Electrona Sounds. Yes, he says facts. Go check out Electrona Sound's website for amazing sound packs and different things, presets. I mean, he's got all sorts of stuff on there. Loop packs, MIDI packs, everything you can think of. Electrona Sounds is another legend, and Point Two Gasm Wood and Electrona Sound's Dean Daughters have, collaborated on different things in the past, and it's magnificent. Go check it out. Up next, we have Vlatty, the wonderful Vlatty. He's got Bass Face 26, a little D&B track by Vlatty. And I believe Vlatty is one of the Hardware Jams crew guys. I believe he comes out of the Hardware Jams crew. He's really active over there, jamming out on his hardware. So you know me, right away I'm giving him an extra point or two just because he's doing a hardware jam. Anybody that does a hardware jam immediately has respect for me because I know. I try it myself. I know how hard it is. So immediate extra points. Let me share the screen, motherfuckers. There he is. There's Vlatty. Looks like a fucking bird or something right there. That's funny. All right, let's hear it. Oops. Play. Yeah, Dean, I agree. That's a nice little powerhouse he's got there.
Let me see your face.
Yo, go show the bass face. Go show the bass face up in the URL group. Take a picture of yourself with your bass face right now. Share it to the URL group. Hey.
Let me see your face. Bass production. Voice. Bass production. Let me see your face. Bass production. Voice. Bass production. Let me see your face. Bass production. Voice. Bass production. Let me see your face. Bass production. Voice. Bass production. Let me see your face. Bass production. Voice. Bass production. Let me see your face. Bass production. Voice.
This is Flatty. Flatty right now.
Bass production. Let me see your face. Bass production. Voices.
Go on, brother.
Bass
Wop, wop, wop.
Let me see your face.
Let me see your bass face. Go show a picture of your bass face in the URL group right now. Take a picture of yourself. Well, now that the song's gone, but you know what I mean. Take a picture of your bass face. Let's see them beautiful faces, motherfuckers. Take a picture of yourself watching the URL. Ideally with your bass face full in effect. Yes, Flatty, that was sick. That was sick, man. You get extra points for doing the hardware jam, doing it all live on hardware. I tip my hat to anybody that is wholeheartedly into doing the hardware jams. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy, and for you to have such a solid track using nothing but hardware, good work, bro. I tilt my hat to you. I tip my hat to you. I'm going to give that a solid 9.2. Solid 9.2. I don't know. I wouldn't change anything about it, and you did it on hardware, so, you know, that you know, maybe it could have been just boosted a little bit as a whole, like the whole mix brought up just a little bit, but then you get into that whole loudness war thing, and, you know, I guess I could just turn my headphones up if I want to hear it a little louder, but I wouldn't change anything, and it's a hardware jam? Dude, teach me the secret. All right, that was Flatty doing his hardware magic. Up next, we have Arjang, Positive Change. I believe when he goes under the name Positive Change, I got commercials in my head. I believe when he goes under, yeah, what Dean said. Hold on. Negative 12 lifts for YouTube. Yeah. But I believe when Arjang goes under the name Positive Change, that is the collab with him and 10 Mil. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's the case. When it's Positive Change, it's the two of them together, and then Arjang goes under Arjang when it's just him. So I think we're gonna end the show with positive change tonight. I have to go change my underwear. I panic pooped about 4 times in my underwear. God forbid SoundCloud advertise me a discount on fresh underwear, because, you know, I could use them. Hey! So we're going to end it with Positive Change, and we're going to start next week with Arjang solo. So, let me bring the man to the stage. Hey, don't laugh at me. Panic poops are a real thing. They're a real thing. The struggle is real. All right. There we go. Positive Change. Give it up. Oh, fuck. I muted it. Sorry. Whoa! Whoa. Whoa. Oops. Something else playing there. Arjang. That was sick. I misspoke. That was Arjang solo. Um, that was sick, man. It was really heavy in your face. I'm gonna say again, it could use a switch up. You can give us a little break, a little variation in the middle there or something just to break it up because it's so heavy in your face it gets a little fatigue. It gives my ears a little fatigue, just the heaviness of it in your face the entire time, you know. I like the dark vibes and stuff, but switch it up. Switch it up in the middle of something. Do a little break, do a little drop, come back in with the heaviness. Um, drop into that solo guitar or opposite, just the beat. Yeah, just give us a little variation, a little switch up, something to give our ears a break and let us catch our breath and then smack us with it again. Smack us with it all over again. Also, I'm going to say the opposite of what I've said for a few other tracks tonight, that your levels were hot as fuck, man. Tame them back a little bit. Not too much, not too much. Don't kill the vibe of the track, but tame them back just a little bit. They came in wicked hot. Like, I had to turn it down a good bit because it was just on fire, man. But I also understand that's part of your style, like in your face, rugged, you know, take this, motherfuckers. And I love that, but just tame it down a little bit, give a little break, a little variation in the middle, switch it up a bit, and yeah, you got a fucking heavy metal song. You got something going heavy, 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 heavy. So the collab, to answer your question, we are going for about 2 more minutes. That was the last track of the night. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I think we got through some good tracks, a good amount of tracks, I should say. There was a lot of track of the nights tonight, so be looking out for the track of the night poll. Gonna put that into the group probably tomorrow. DJ Prism, you missed your track. It played not too long ago, but your contender of track of the night. So be looking out for that poll. I was just saying, track of the night poll is going up tomorrow. Go make sure you guys go vote on who you guys think should win track of the night. And we'll update everything accordingly. We have a very, very busy month for you guys. You have to deal with me for a little while longer. Let's see. I gotta pull my calendar out for this one. On the 22nd, we have Fanatic 12,000 interview. So that's Saturday the 22nd. It kicks off at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. UK time. On the 29th, we have the DJ Prism interview. Again, same time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UK time. So don't miss those. Those are going to be 2 very, very fun interviews. Don't miss those. We're going to keep doing URLs every Sunday at 6 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So just same bat place, same bat time. We're going to do this all over again. We're going to have a good time together every Sunday until further notice. So I'm not going to give you all the dates, but every Sunday until further notice. Yeah, those are the big things. We have a new shout out going to go up probably on the 17th, if I'm looking at my calendar right. Yeah, the 17th will be a new shout out. 13 will go up. So don't miss that. I'll do a little video showing everybody how to do it and all of the good stuff. You know, I'll try and keep up with the routine here. At the end of the tracks, okay. Yeah, so new shout out going out on the 17th. Other than that, don't forget we're putting together the collab challenge, the 3rd collab challenge. So if you're interested in doing a collab track, we're going to randomly pick anybody who says that they're interested in it. We're going to put them in a hat, literally, and pull 2 names out, and you 2 are working together. It doesn't matter what style music you make, what your workflow is. We're going to link you guys together, and you guys are going to work it out. You're going to work out a collab track, you know, whatever that looks like. It's really a fun musical experience. Yeah. The collab is in the collab track. I love your name, by the way, bro. But yeah, it's really a fun musical experience. It takes you outside of your comfort zone a little bit. It makes you do things that you might not have normally done, and a lot of really, really cool, interesting stuff has come out of these collab challenges. We've had like house people linked up with D&B people, and they meet in the middle somehow and make a fucking unique track out of it. It's so cool. It's so cool to see what everybody does. I've been linked up with Verdroid in the first one and Yellub in the second one, and both those experiences were impactful on me. It gives you a fresh view on potential different processes on how to make music, different ideas, things you wouldn't think about. It's fun. It's fun. I recommend everybody out there that makes music just to get involved in the collab challenge. If you're interested, you can send me or Mark a DM on Facebook or whatever. You can send smoke signals, whatever works for you. Just let us know that you're interested, and we're going to put you in the hat. And then at some point in the near future, we're going to draw names out of the hat and just link people together randomly. It's a beautiful thing. Also, the first and second collab challenges, the results of those live on the Clown Army Bandcamp. So if you guys kind of want to get an idea of what it's all about and stuff, go to the Clown Army Bandcamp and check them out there. I don't know what else I could say there. It's a really fun experience. I really recommend everybody get involved. Anybody that makes music, get involved. Hell, even if you don't make music, maybe you're not a producer, but you can lay down some vocal elements with somebody that does produce beats. It's really fun. Get involved. So yeah, guys, I had a really great Sunday hanging out with all of you clown cunts. We got a huge track of the night list tonight. Yeah. Oh, there. Mark just shared the tomfoolery for the previous collab challenge results. So you can find them there. Go check them out. Get an idea of what it's all about and get involved because it's fun. Yeah, I had a really great Sunday afternoon hanging out with you guys, listening to some of the best music in the entire world. Clown Army is worldwide, bitches. We're everywhere. We're everywhere. You might go to the supermarket tomorrow and run into somebody from the Clown Army. You never know. I don't know if there's the first one. There's the second one. So Mark just dropped the links for the first and second Clown Army. Clown Army collab challenge albums. Yeah. So, all right. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope I didn't torture you too much. The word of the night is congeal. All of you people that got the feedback, I feel like the biggest feedback I gave you was work on making your sounds congeal. Oh, and switch it up. Variations. Very important. I love you guys. Have a good rest of your Sunday. I'll see you next Sunday for your show 403. Peace.